Hey guys, I'm going to shoot a video here of the valve work for the 496 head for build. I've never done this way before. I usually just do it one at a time, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try to do all of them at once, meaning load the head up with all of them at once, and then I'll probably have to move the camera a little bit. But anyway, let me just get going. Again, usually what I do is just, put the compound on the valve. It doesn't take much. I'm sorry. I'm not used to looking through a camera while I'm working. I think I'll be able to keep it in view right there. And if this starts getting too long, I'll shorten the video. But I guess where I'm going with this is I'm pretty slow. I would like to really take my time and just think about everything I'm doing, but sometimes you get to a point where you do have to figure out how to make some production, make some time. This client was originally scheduled to come in today, earlier, like lunchtime, and pick the head up. And you know how life is, you just get behind. It took forever yesterday to get it clean enough that I was happy with it. And then this morning we started getting a lot of rain, so it delayed the client. But where I'm going this is could have been that I would have been jumping through my ass trying to get this job finished, and I don't like that. I do not like rushing things at all, because what happens is then you just make mistakes. So it worked out well. He got rained out, and I think he's going to be here about 5 or 6 this afternoon. But nonetheless, if he were going to be here at 12:30 or 1, this is probably a way to do it and speed the whole process up. All right. And I'll show you this setup in a little while. This is basically, I said it was 3/8 inch fuel line. This is a 5/16 inch fuel line, and I don't want to move the light because I got it, but it's perfect for the valves. It's a little bit tight, and this is just a little stud up in the drill. Obviously, now this is up in here fairly far, so this is fairly stiff, but about the last 3/4 of an inch, it's kind of loose. So what I'm going to do is now see if I can just move the camera. And I usually don't shoot. Okay, I'm not sure where the microphone is on this camera, and I'm not sure it's going to pick up well now that it's where it is. But anyway, I'm just going to do this and probably not talk too much. Okay, so this was the top valve. Oh, I've already oiled this. Yeah, there's no sense in oiling these again. I've already loaded this head, and I have oil on these stems. I'm not letting the valves touch yet. I don't want it to kiss yet, because I'm probably going to put just a little bit more compound. The cool thing about working with the head on a 90-degree angle to the table, or perpendicular to the table, or standing up, you can use gravity to your advantage if you don't have the proper equipment to do this. I think head shops, I'm not sure how they do it. This probably lays down, but I like this. It's worked well for me. Okay. The head's in view. Well, I'll be working left-handed here just to keep it in view. But I'm going to go ahead and do this one since it's a little bit more accessible. And then just kind of check it and see if it needs a little bit more. Again, this is the first time I've ever done it this way. I like this. This is cool. Got gravity to my advantage. Again, this I had a little bit too much on there, so what I did is just eased up against it and spun it in. What I was going to say is, in the last video, I discovered that the fit is really a little fast on that. The fit is already really good on these, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time with these. Not because I'm being lazy, it's just it doesn't need it. You can see how I don't know if surely that's still on camera, but that wasn't in there, so I just kind of push it over, eased it up, start spinning it onto the surface. Again, I think, I don't know if I've explained this to you, Bill, but a lot of the guys that I build for, we've already had these conversations about how I'm going to do certain things, but with if I'm going to keep this YouTube channel going, which I like this, I like the platform a lot, I want to always do a video so that if somebody has never seen this done before, it's kind of explanatory, and it'll help a guy in the shop, in their own shop, realize that, oh, this is really not that difficult to do stuff. I think this is the, I got this at I don't know, Pep Boys, AutoZone. It's all over the place. Permatex, I don't know the number, but just remember the pink label. And again, I'll finish lap with this stuff. This is really fine, but I don't think it's coarse enough to, I'm sorry I didn't even have it in the camera, I don't think it's coarse enough for the initial, even the coarse portion I didn't really care for. And again, you could, if this were laying horizontally, you just, put a little bit of a spit on that, maybe put a little water on it. I think again, the head would have to be laying horizontally. In other words, I could do that right now. I could just lay this baby over and put this on top, suction on top of the valve, and then you could just start spinning like that, and that would be fine. I mean, that would work really well, especially with this head as well as it is. This is going to be a little tricky, so what I'm going to do, I'll show the other view in a little while. I'll turn it around. But what I did here, obviously there's oil on the all of the valves are all the way seated, and this is a little bit of acetone. I want this to be nice and dry so it will bite into the 5/16 fuel line, the little tool. If this oil is on here, it has a tendency to just start slipping in the in the end there. I even ran some acetone through this to make sure it's really dry, so it might be a little bit difficult. Let me see if I can find out where the camera is. Yeah, that should be good. Obviously, I'm holding my left hand on the seat, and just see if I'm plugged in, and maybe go ½ inch or so